Well, hello there again, traders. This is Art Dill for FuturesTradingCompany.net and a recap of our trading for May 23rd, 2012. And I did trade on the Globex last night. The room was open. Took quite a few trades, actually, but pretty quickly together. It was a little bit choppier than usual on the Globex last night, and so we got trades in both directions and quite a few. A total of 6 trades, 3 winning trades, 1 losing trade, and 2 break even. We were a total of plus 68 points. And then during the day session today on the Dow, we went 5-1-1 for 24 points. Ended the day plus 92 Dow points. I'm going to bring my trade sheet on the screen so you can, if you like, check out every trade we took. I'm just going to pause for just a moment and bring that up. And here's the trade sheet. You can see the time of each entry. These are all Pacific time. So this was the first trade I took was right after midnight here on the West Coast, and then these are the other trades that we took. One losing trade was the last trade I took of the day. Was at 11:05, and it was a short. As you can see, most of the trades were short. Later in the day, actually, I should have been going long. Light bulb went off in my head a little bit too late to start taking longs, but there were several very nice trades to the long side that we missed. But there's the trade sheet, so you can look at each one and see where I got involved. I'll go over a couple of these real quickly since they're already here on the screen. I did take one short pre-market at 614, 12,403. It was the impetus for the trade was a trigger. Little pivot formed. I took a break of the pivot. Got short at 12,403 and ended up taking the contract back off at break even. 12,403 before the open here. Just didn't want to get caught at the open with a position, so we got out of the trade at break even. The next trade I took was another short again. I shorted 2 contracts, 12,404. It was a trigger entry short, as you can see, and we got 397. I took one off at 397. And then brought the other one back to break even at 404, and that was the end of the trade, plus 7. Next trade we took was right here at 648. Again, it was a trigger short. The trigger that you're seeing here, guys, when I'm talking about triggers, that's the proprietary entry program that I developed, which in conjunction with the tricks filter, which we have on the bottom of the screen here, is the impetus for the majority of our trades. And again, that was a trigger short, 12,388. Only took that with 1 contract and got 10 points on that, 12,378 total. The low of the move was 12,376, so that was a very nice target on that. Here are the next 2 shorts we took. This was a short at 12,383, and again, it was a trigger short, a break of the pivot that had formed right before the trigger fired. Short at 12,383, and I took that off at 12,374 plus 9. And then the next one was right here. Nice pattern here. Price had broken away from the 89 EMA, came back up, tagged it. The Hall moving average rolled over, and we had a trigger. That's a perfect setup. Got short at 12,371, and took 11 points on that. Exited at 12,360. This was the next to the last trade I took was a short, 12,329. This was at 7:39 in the morning, and I just got for some reason a little antsy with this trade. It ended up stopping myself out at 12,327. I just brought my stop too close and stopped out at 12,327 plus 2 points on that trade. And then the last trade we took was at 11:05, and let me go over there for that one. And it was trigger short right here, 11:05, 12,341. And again, there was a mistake I made on this trade, and I'll show you what that was. With the price pattern that had developed there, it come down here, tagged this, came up, made a lower pivot high here, and then the trigger. My stop should have been above the last pivot high. Stop should have been at 12,364 at the very minimum. I had my stop 15 points away and ended up stopping myself out at 12,356 for minus 15. And I had my stop in the right spot. As you can see, this was a really nice short and actually should have re-entered right here. Even after the stop out, we should have re-entered the short at 12,343, and it would have been a very nice trade to the downside. So trade mistakes do happen in real life, folks, and I made one there. But anyway, total 24 points during the day, had 68 at night, so a good trading day, just off to, as I say, a little bit of a slow start here this week. We were plus 20 on Monday, minus 5 Tuesday, and now plus 24 today, and 68 last night during the Globex. Send me an email, info@emini-successcoach.com, and we'll get you a 1-week free trial into the room. Trading to win. This is Art Dill for futurestradingcompany.net.